What's up, dudes? My name's Avery, you can call me Mochi, and I'm here to tell you about the time we went to space. So before we get started, I do have a couple of things to say, the first of which is I am but a lowly barista who likes to make videos. And if you like the videos, and you want to help make videos, there's going to be a link to my Ko-fi in the description. You can buy me a coffee and help me make videos and show you the worlds outside your door. I hate asking for help, but I'm gonna do it because I gotta pay rent. Second of all, I want to give the biggest of thank yous that I have ever given to Alex Richmond and the team at Quest Adventure Gaming for putting on Outbound Hope. If you're interested, they actually have an escape room kind of themed like another ship from the Outbound fleet called the Wayward Storm. It's up in Watkins Glen, New York. There will be a link in the description. You should totally go and check it out and support this company because they really do care about their players and their customers, and the work that they put into this is so evident. They did so good, and we deserve to reward them for that. And lastly, if you want to come to Space 2, tickets go on sale December 15th for Season 2! Lost Hope! Seriously guys, I am so hyped for Season 2. I cannot even wait. The link is going to be in the description below for enlistment if you want to buy tickets. Also, the Week 1 crew is the best crew, but I'm not biased or anything. Okay, so where do I even start talking about a game like Outbound Hope? It was like nothing I'd ever experienced in my life. So Outbound Hope was actually my first ever blockbuster LARP, and I was only able to go with the assistance of the team at Quest Adventure Gaming. They held a contest back in about April, I think, where they asked people to create characters that would be colonists on the Outbound Hope mission, and they picked 4 of us, and Chantal from Beacoline and I actually ended up pulling out on top. So we got free colonist tickets, and I was able to go to my first ever blockbuster. It was crazy. The character I created was Kitty Hawkins, just a kind of wide-eyed, plucky little science bean biotechnologist who just wanted to explore the world and see absolutely everything she could see. I love her to death. She's amazing. And one thing about Outbound Hope is that it's one of those games where the staff will write the characters for you, but they were nice enough to take the ideas that I had as a starting point. Okay, so I'm at home. It's right after LARP weekend. My apartment's a mess, and I'm sorry, but I just got the email with Kitty's character packet, and I figured you guys would want to see this, so here we are. Wow, I am really out of breath. I kind of ran to my car to get my camera, because, yeah, this is important. Avery, on behalf of the Outbound Hope staff, we're excited to present you with your character for our upcoming Outbound Hope event. Attached, you will find a PDF document that details your character's personal and professional history. Many of you will also find additional documents, important messages, and artifacts that help to paint a far more detailed character. Personnel and career profiles are considered public knowledge to any character with access and will thus be found on databases and personnel reports, except, of course, for your interrogation weakness and your ability to quick shot, an important component of passive combat. Additional information is secret. You would do well to keep it to yourself or use it as you see fit. Throughout the next few weeks, you'll also be getting a wealth of other in-character information that's less specific to your personal character. Expect full ship rosters and some helpful charts that demonstrate a chain of command. Players in command of others will also receive the public components of their underlings' character bios so they can better know the team they're working with. So Kitty ended up being a hospital corpsman. She worked in the med bay, she did med bay things, I don't know, she was a doctor. Alright, so here's my description, my role description. As a hospital corpsman, you are responsible for the health and well-being of the individuals aboard the Ascendant Dawn. Operating from the medical wing of the ship, you will have access to a wide variety of medical technologies, tools, and medications to assist the Dawn's crew and passengers with a wide variety of ailments. Taking orders directly from the Chief Medical Officer, you will need to confront everything from minor injuries to outright death. When conflict and indecision arises, you must defer to your chief. While most of your activities will be reactive, stepping in after an injury or infection has taken place, you will also need to think proactively when timing permits. As one of the gatekeepers to the coveted biobed, you will need to ensure that personnel, especially senior staff, are properly scanned when able. The management of HAD-2 usage and other medical resources also falls to you and your team. Though the Ascendant Dawn does have limited supplies, you have the benefit of being able to rely on and communicate with the Redemption, the fleet's medical ship. When crisis does arrive, you must answer the call. Drawing on your experience and available technologies, the Dawn's crew and passengers rely on you for their own well-being. From time to time, you may also be called on to assist the Redemption staff with fleet-wide medical issues such as viral outbreaks or ship accidents, though such crises are hopefully rare. So let's talk about the setting that they chose for this awesome game. We played Outbound Hope on board the USS Edson, which is a US destroyer ship that served in the Vietnam War. And after it was decommissioned, it was sent to Bay City, Michigan to be a museum ship, kind of like the Ascendant Dawn in-game. They kept all the museum elements up, kind of as like a nod to what the ship actually was. They tried to keep a lot of that story in the set, and I think that was one of the really cool things they did. So I just went, checked in, got my costume, got my my badge, got I had other things. I got a soft mint. This is a museum ship, I can't do that. I got a soft mint, it was really nice. Yeah, it's really cool in here. We're on like an actual museum ship. It's the Edson. Yeah, and I figured I'd take you on a tour, so let's go. So that right there is the berthing area. It's where there's a ton more beds back there, and that's where a bunch of people are gonna sleep. As you can see, it's 6 feet 3 inches in length, 28 inches in width, and 22 inches in height. It's not a lot of space, and people are bunking in the windows for some reason. And down here is the engineering room. They have a computer over there, and they have all of this cool stuff. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. Lots of wheels and bells and whistles, and this is so cool. This is really, really cool. Okay. And there's a chair in case anyone wants to sit down. So then we've got more bells and whistles and big machine thingies and pipes and all of that, and danger high voltage signs and all of those. That one's empty. Don't touch that. More stuff there. And you come out on this end. That's engineering. There's my ride. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Good.
Got my uniform.
Oh, you got your uniform. Yes, go Marines!
Shimmy into a onesie.
Yes, hoorah! Alrighty, there's the counselor's office. So if you're ever having a bad time or whatever, you just go in there and Dido will fix you right up. I feel like there should be something down there, but I forget what it is. Hi!
Hi. What?
Oh, and this is my favorite room on the Edson. This is my bedroom. See, we got beds, and we got props, and we got gowns, and we got all of this stuff. Look at all this cool stuff I get to play with. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then we have our bio bed where we fix the dead. That rhymes. I like it.
Those yours?
Or what, mine? They are mine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We got a computer. Let's see what else we got here. That is the surgery room. Looks like I got some stuff in there to play with. And a bed and IV bags, and I'm very happy. This is the mess hall where we're gonna eat our meals and everything, but right now we're mostly just checking people in. It's gonna be great. More museum-y thingies. That mannequin is in a very weird position. You got the press room, which got some pretty cool stuff in it. We got an ancient computer in here. Look how old that thing is. That thing is like, wow, that's old. We got a microfiche. For whatever reason, in the year 2219, we still use microfiches, and I'm not sure what that is, but it's cool. Don't give up the ship. Wonderful advice. I refuse to give up the ship. And we have a telephone. We love the telephone. There's a hatch down there. And if I'm honest, I forget where it leads to, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna turn around and see if I can do this one-handed. Here goes nothing. Oh, there's more berthing areas down there. People's rooms and all that. And then we got a Universal Way 2 poster. That's cool. And then we got this guy.
Windfall Corporation.
Oh, fun.
Windfall.
Oh, I'm guessing you got something to do with Windfall, huh?
Oh, just a little bit.
Oh, nice. And then if you go down here, you get more lockers and things like that. You got that thing. I'm not sure what that is. You got all the Martians. I found all the Martians.
No, I'm your boss.
Oh, I found my boss. Hello, boss.
You did find all of the Martians nearly.
All right.
Somewhere behind us.
Oh, well, lovely. Well, I will let the Martians pass. Hello, Martians. This is the, what do they call it? Red Mike's, I think it is. It's supposed to be like a bar tavern kind of place. It's got some Stranger Things vibes going on there. So this is like the first level of the bridge thingy. That's going to be the war room, where people plot against the civilian government. I mean, what? That's the captain's suite, I think. That's the room we came in. You don't need to see that. There's the Admiral's suite. And over here is the comms room. So the comms people come in here and they talk to people. That computer can control, or not control, but talk to every other computer on the ship. There's a PA system somewhere over here that talks to all of us when we need it. And you know, Alex tells me otherwise, but I found the escape shuttles. You can't tell me otherwise. I totally found the escape pods. So we just went up to see the bridge of the ship, and look at this.
Also, whoever's Pepsi this is.
That's mine. Oh my god. How do you feel over there, Molly?
Like, it's hard to comprehend. This is so cool.
This is awesome. The Quest team did such a good job outfitting the Edson with all of this. I kind of want to see the other room that's in there. Oh my god. But look, there's computers and there's foil over the windows because the last time they did it with glass, it cracked. So, yeah.
Is this a giant?
Oh, is that a
That's a giant screen.
That's a giant screen, oh my god! That thing is huge! Oh my god, okay, and we got more weird devicey thingies and just general awesome ambiance. So yeah, that's my my tour of the Ascendant Dawn. I hope you enjoyed it. We're about to start the game pretty soon. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say. I gotta let go of the camera so I can actually get down these stairs. See you later. And I mean, a setting this cool demands an equally awesome game to go with it, right? And Quest, oh boy did Quest deliver on that. So yes, while the ticket costs a lot of money, it included food, uniforms for military characters, a custom character written just for you, lodging at either a hotel nearby or on board the Edson. We slept on a military ship. How often do you get to do that? And shuttle services between the hotel and airport if you needed it. Look at this rulebook. They sent us home with a USSC handbook, which is like a rule book, but it's like in-game, and you can carry it around with you, and holy crap, look at this. Okay, the entire back half there, that is all world building. You honestly have no idea how happy that makes me. World building is one of my favorite things when it comes to LARP, and I love this book and I'm keeping it forever. There's also an entire section of the outboundhope.com website that is just full of short stories written about the fleet. And I just can't with how much world building these guys did. It makes me so happy. It gives me so much to build off of, and thank you, Quest. If I had to pick a favorite part of the game, that would be it. Like how fleshed out the world felt once you stepped into it. Even before we got onto the ship, this felt like a whole world that Alex and the Quest team had created, and it gave you so much to work with when you were playing your character, and hallelujah, it was great. And the set dressing that they did was crazy. Like, did you see the CIC in the bridge in the video? Like, they put all of that there. The screens and everything and the lighting, that's all them. They had their own computer program for the communication system. They wired the Edson with a PA system so that people could talk to us. Not to mention the fact that they built an entire alien out of Jell-O and lunch meat and hot glue for the medical team and the science team to dissect, but we'll get there in a little bit. All in all, these people had no reason to go that hard for us, but they did. They did.
Hello.
Hello, Bridge Mom. How are you?
I am fine.
Good.
I am trying to wander and make sure that nobody is lost and that nobody is feeling panicked and that everybody has what they need.
Wonderful. Are you excited for Outbound Hope?
I am, because you see, everyone is so excited already that some of the panic of the staff is abating, because I feel like you guys have so much enthusiasm that even if things go sideways, it's still going to be awesome. Because you guys are so bought in that it makes our jobs so much more fun.
I have no doubt that this is going to be an awesome experience, whatever happens.
You don't plan for things to go sideways,
right?
But, you worry, right?
But sometimes when things go sideways, it ends up better. You know what I'm saying? So with all of that set up, I guess now it's time to start telling you about the game. Oh my lord, what a game! So we got on board the ship, we checked in and everything. We got our costumes. It was all good.
Like a broom.
Hello, Molly. So this here is my uniform. I feel very official and everything. Hey, Space Marine, how you feeling?
Cold.
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad you look f***ing awesome.
I do. It's true. Yeah.
Wow, alright. How are you feeling?
Cold.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's also
Alrighty, well I got my bunk here. It's a little kitty bunk. And then I got a little kitty locker with a picture of James and Kitty in there. And a backpack. And a hat. And some energy for the weekend. And a USSC hat.
And then they ran workshops to sort of tell us like the few rules that the game had, how like consent and scenes and everything worked, and you know, just anything we really needed to know before we started playing the game.
Hey Kaza, how you doing right now? You excited?
That's my seat.
Good. Hey, I forget your real name. I know it's Addie. Angela, how you doing?
I am getting in character.
Are you excited?
I am.
Bitch. I mean.
And what about you? I don't think I ever got your real name. Sean.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
Can't wait for us to take
And
off.
there he is, the man himself, our GM, Casey. Round of applause for the man.
I like it's cold enough in here to keep the bodies from decomposing.
Okay. Okay, guys, it is about 10 minutes to game on. We're just sitting here eating dinner. I'm really excited. Hey, Frisk, how do you feel?
Good.
You excited?
Yeah, and cold.
Yeah, no, we're all cold. It is freezing out here. So, fun fact, the Ensign doesn't have its own heating. We've been providing space heaters and just packing on layers. So, it's very cold because this is November in Michigan and we're on board a literal icebox. So, this has been fun. But anyway, it's about 10 minutes till game on. We all look baller.
Probably the best we'll look all weekend.
Yeah, right? How do you feel?
Everybody looks baller. Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm excited. We're ready for it to happen. Let's do this. Let's go to space.
Let's go to space!
Alright, so Kitty's story actually started before she even got on the ship. Let me find a letter that she was sent by Sigmund Fossil, the CFO of Windfall Corporation, which builds spaceships. And by spaceships, I mean all the spaceships. Like, all the spaceships. Ms. Hawkins, I am writing in order to congratulate you on both your recent appointment to the Outbound Hope mission and your recent engagement with James Luciani. We here at the Windfall Corporation consider our employees like family, and as such, only want the best for you and your new fiancé. I am told that he is a truly exemplary and dedicated employee. Pursuant to your recent engagement to Mr. Luciani, we would like to extend to you and your family our most sincere congratulations. I am of course aware of the inherent dangers associated with the undertaking of such a project and commend you on your bravery. As CFO of the Windfall Corp, I oversee several potentially dangerous projects and always do my best to keep our people out of harm's way, so I understand the stress you must be feeling. Let me assure you that Windfall has spared no expense in its upgrades of the ships of the Outbound Hope fleet. I dare say you'll be safer up there than most of us are down here. Unfortunately, accidents do happen from time to time. No matter how diligent our protocols, it always happens that an exemplary and dedicated employee could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. In closing, we here at the Windfall Corporation have included a small gift from us to you to welcome you to our family. I have also included a packet detailing exciting employment opportunities for you upon your safe return. Should you require anything, please reach out to the Windfall representative on board your vessel. Sincerely yours, Sigmund Fossil, CFO, Windfall Corp. Yeah. So we got those packets about a month before games started, and it took me a couple weeks to realize she was being blackmailed. It should have taken me a lot shorter, but my friends had to go, Avery, Kitty's being blackmailed, and I was like, what?
Did you show them this?
I haven't yet.
How sweet is this?
Yeah. I forced Drake to take a picture with me as James's face.
So precious.
Thank you.
Might be dead.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I told Drake about the blackmail thing, and he literally looked at me and went, so I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew something was gonna happen on board the ship. I didn't think it would take less than 5 minutes. Basically what happened was, this lady in purple came up to me, flipped up her collar, flashed a windfall pin on it, and then gave me a letter and a little gray chip. And the letter basically said, hey, this is a chip that you're gonna install in the biobed, which is not made by Windfall, it's made by a different company. But anyway, here's a chip you're gonna install in the biobed, otherwise something's gonna happen to your husband. They didn't say it so forwardly, but you know, she knew that was what was gonna happen. So Kitty did something very illegal in that moment. She went drinking to think about it. And at Red Mike's, she met Dido Valenti, the ship's counselor. And she proceeded to tell Dido, under the guise of doctor-patient confidentiality, what was going on. And basically told Dido, hey, don't tell anybody, but here's what's going on. And I'm really scared. So after that, Kitty went back to the bar, she played some cards with Red Mike and one of the Psi operators, and then a couple Marines, Zephyr and Morris, came in asking about a woman in purple, and Kitty shot up from her seat and said, I need to talk to you. She took them outside and was like, hey, so yeah, here's the deal. She's blackmailing me. Don't let it get to Windfall, please. And so they knew, and by the end of the night, my med team knew as well. I gave the chip to my CMO, Dr. Simon Wyatt, and he said he was going to take it to the Martians to analyze or whatever. And that was a little awkward because the CFO's daughter is like on the same rank as Kitty, and it was awkward trying to explain why I couldn't tell her what was bothering me. She was like, oh my god, she was passively aggressively being like, oh, I'm sorry, I hope you're okay, even though you can't trust me enough to tell me, but it's okay. I was like, Bonnie, please. And then after I told my med team, it was a total coincidence, but right after that, a press person from Windfall came up to me and was like, hey, I want to ask you a couple questions. And I'm like, sure, because like I figure it's gonna look sketchy if I don't. And they're talking about stuff like, so how has Windfall treated you so far? And I'm like, good, they've been really helpful to me, it's fine, everything's fine. So I got out of that situation, and then almost immediately, boom, there's gunfire in the engine room. Okay, so tonight was freaking crazy. I'm just talking to my med buddies about this whole Windfall thing that is going on, and all of a sudden we hear, hey, alert level 4 or code red or something like that. And we're like, what is going on? And there's like gunfire in the engine room. So we're like, oh, we gotta help. So we go and we try to help, and it's dudes from the ACA, which I forget what it stands for, but it's like anti-space travel or whatever. So there's a collection of several kind of disorganized groups in the world, but they all come together under one banner called the Anti-Colonial Alliance. And they believe that mankind should not be pushing into space, that because we're made on Earth, we should stay on Earth, and all of that junk. So they planted a bomb on our ship, they shot a bunch of our Marines, they shot a bunch of our engineers, and yes, who had to fix them all up? That's right, it was us. So basically, this biobed thing that I showed you earlier, it's capable of bringing back the dead, but we tried to do like 8 in about half an hour, and on the 9th, it just didn't work. The bad part about that was the person that was in there at the time just happened to be Ryland Parker, Kitty's cousin. So she starts freaking out, and everybody else is like, yo, you gotta calm down. And I'm like, dude, that's my cousin. And eventually an engineer jerry-rigs some stuff so they can at least get this one guy up. They get him up, he remembers everything, he makes a full recovery, it's real sweet, they have a tearful reunion or whatever. Kitty is beat because man has she had a day. And then we figure out, so hey, that bomb they planted on the ship, it's gonna explode in like an hour, and if we don't get this last guy up before that happens, we're all gonna have a really bad day. So we're like, well crap, what are we gonna do? We can't use the biobed because it's broke, and so we're like wondering what we're gonna do about this guy. And then all of a sudden my CO, the chief medical guy, comes in with this pill. He's like, hey, it's experimental, but we're gonna try it. So he shoves the pill in this guy's mouth, and he recovers like slowly and docilely, which is not what the people who go in the biobed do. They tend to react violently. Another thing about the biobed is you don't remember what happened after your last like brain scan or whatever, but this guy remembered everything up to the moment of his death. So that's fun. Hello, I'm just updating everybody on the craziness that happened tonight. How was it?
Entertaining,
to say the least.
I thought you were dead at one point. The whole medical bay thought you were dead.
Oh, that's right, because
Yeah.
I was down there for like ever trying to get people out.
Yep.
But anyway, okay, we haven't even gone through the Bifrost yet, and everything is already shaping up to be very adventuresome. We're having a very good time at Outbound Hope, and we're all very cold, but we're having a good time anyway.
We're looking into other people's business because we doctors.
Anyway, we're gonna try and not die tomorrow when we go through the Bifrost. It's gonna be great.